I like to think of miracles kind of like a piece of beautifully written music. Maybe this is just a musician in me, but I got this analogy from C.S. Lewis. He wrote a book on this issue called Miracles. Creative title, I know. And in the book Miracles, he said, think of miracles as kind of like a beautifully written piece of music. The way that the music is going to sound good and work right is if you stay within the rules that the notes give you, the eighth notes and the quarter notes and the half notes. You got to do it just like it's written, otherwise it's not going to produce what it needs to produce. Those are kind of like the laws of nature. But every musician knows that sometimes if you want to communicate something unique, something powerful, something special to a specific audience, that the musician has the right to improvise, to kind of suspend the laws of music for just a minute, if you will, and to do something just a little bit different outside those confines to say something unique. And that is, I believe, what miracles are. They are a suspension of the natural order for God to communicate something very specific, very unique to that specific group of people for that specific purpose. And if you look at the miracles in the Old Testament, the New Testament, look at the miracle we're going to look at this morning, that's what you see. The other thing is if you're kind of struggling with this, most people are now beginning to step away from those hard stances. Your atheistic, naturalistic people are looking at things like quantum physics, random combustion, things popping into being from nothing, those kinds of things, and they're beginning to realize nature isn't as predictable as we once thought it was, and so maybe we need to rethink our hard-nosed naturalism. And then theists, Christian people, who used to be pretty scared of the miraculous, guys like William Barclay, who wrote all these commentaries explaining away the miracles of Jesus, guys like that are beginning to embrace this idea that the only way I can remain intellectually consistent is if I embrace the possibility of miracles. If God is possible, then that means, therefore, miracles must be possible, and if miracles are possible, I can't take them off the table. So we're going to look at a miracle this morning, a miracle that I believe actually happened in human history, but the reason that it happened is because God, through that miracle, wanted to communicate something specific. And every miracle that we see today, even miracles that take place, medical healings, those kinds of things, they happen for a purpose. And